配信できたか？声は入ってるかしら？声は入ってるかしら？ OK。はい、お疲れ様です。こんばんは。手探りリーグシーズン1、ウィーク13、デンバーブロンコス対ワシントンコマンダーズの試合をやっていきたいと思います。久々の配信となりました。ご覧の通りですね、ウィーク11が、CPU の軽視戦でございまして、うっすら表示がされているかと思いますが、37対0の、完勝勝ちを、シャットアウト勝ちをすることができました。で、ウィーク12がですね、バイウィークとなりまして、お休みでございました。で、今回、アウェイに乗り込んでのワシントンコマンダーズ、操作するのは吉田さんとなります。吉田さんはですね、手探りリーグ自体は今回初参戦になるんですけども、手探りリーグが、お休みの期間ですね、有志のメンバーで練習リーグとしてヒマリーグというものをやっていまして、その中で、戦っていた方でございます。で、正直ね、吉田さん、ディフェンス上手で、オフェンスのパスも質がいいので、私、普通に負けてたりしてます。なので、本当今日も、どちらが勝つか全く読めない試合展開になるのではないかな、というところになっています。ではですね、怪我人の前に相手のチームをちょっと見ていきたいなと思います。コマンダーズはですね、結構いいトレードしていて強いです。ご覧の通り、マイカ・パーソンズがいるというね。で、QB もジェイレン・ダニエルズ、フランチャイズ QB のアワードウィナーということで、非常に優秀な QB がいる。で、かつ、ボーニックスとの同期ということで同期対決になっております。で、ランニングバックはね、足がそこまで速くないんだけども、パワフルな走りが得意とする2人がいて、で、足の速い選手もいてっていうところで隙がない体制になっています。で、レシーバーは、マクローインが激強でいて、で、ディーボ・サミュエルもいたり、足のめちゃめちゃ速いジェイレン・レーンとかがいるので、結構、侮れない布陣になってるのかなと。で、タイトエンドもね、そつない布陣かなと。で、OL がね、意外と強くて、LT が、スーパースターの彼がいて、94でね、強いよね。だけど、両ガード、左のガードちょっとそこまでかな。で、右、スーパースターになっている。すごいね。両タックルがスーパースターという感じですか。で、ダラスにいたマイカ・パーソンズがこちらにいまして、鬼強と。で、ジャイアンツにいたこいつもここに来ていてですね、結構 OL 陣は、DL は強いので、うちの ODL がどれだけ頑張れるかなというところになっています。で、マイクがね、ボビー・ワグナーがいて、彼がえぐいですと。はいはいはいはい。と、こんな感じでね、非常に強い選手が集まっていて、デンバーとしては、結構チーム力的には苦戦をしても、かなり劣っているので、どうなるか全く私も想像がつかない。で、ですね、デンバーはちなみに怪我人が出てしまいましてナンバーワンタックルが怪我でいません。っていうことは、パスがやばいかもしれない。そしてランもやばいかもしれないという感じです。で、フォーカスプレイヤーが、あるので、試合が終わった後にここはやっていきたいなというところでございます。 9時半開始の予定だったんですけど、ちょっと5分ほど遅れそうですということです。10分も話す内容ないんだよな。うん。あげとくか。いや、ないか。そうだな。あと、8分。一応ですね、もうウィーク13ということで、プレイオフピクチャーが、現時点での表示がされています。こんな感じでですね、まあ、ここから結構変動要素はあるとは思いますが、それぞれの地区首位、地区2位が、コロコロ変わる状況ではあるので、後半戦まで気が抜けないですね。はい。で、各種賞レースのところでいくと、メンバーはハービーが一応12の時点でのやつで988ヤードと、ラッシング3位で詰めているんですが、マキャもね、フバードもね、すげえ走るのよ。デンバーこれ以上走れるかちょっと不安でわからないですが、なんとかルーキーの中ではナンバーワンで走っていきたいなと。で、サックもね、ボニーとは AFC の中ではトップ。で、全体でも、NFL 全体でも今2位というところで、短波のディアディといい勝負っていうところです。今日、サックがね、できれば、いいんですが、今2、ちょっと、12の時点での状態で2ついてしまっているので、12じゃない、20だね。あ、12いいのか。いうところですと。うん。インターセプトはね、デンバーなかなか絡めていないんですが、やっていかなければなというところ。よいしょ。こっちで見るより。で、レシーバーは8タッチダウンを取らないと経験値がもらえないというところで、ミムズがあと1キャッチ、フランクにあと3キャッチというところまで今頑張っている状況です。まあ、この2人になんとかタッチダウンを、パスを割り振りながら攻めれればいいなというところ。で、ラッシングもね、ハービーは16タッチダウンしなければいけないので、ちょっとそこを頑張りたいところではありますが、相手の強力フロントセブンがいるので、そこにどう立ち向かっていけるかというような感じにはなっています。チームスタッツというところで見ていくと、うちはね、多分オフェンスはそんなになんだよね。トップ10入りはしていないです。で、パスに関してもトップ10入りしなくて、多分下から数えた方が早い。ね、こんな感じになっています。まあ、なかなかだよね、レンバ。ユーザー操作でいくと、うん、かなり低い方だな。 ただね、その分、ラッシングのところでは、まあ頑張っている状況です。まあというのも、ハービーが X ファクター確定にはなっているので、それのためにちょっとランを頑張っていたというところがあります。得点も多分デンバーは下から数えた方が早い。そうでもないか。パスはね。うん。ただディフェンスが割と頑張っていて、トータルは、そうか、まあ、試合やってないからね。変わるんだけど、現時点だと1位。これあんま関係ないな、今は。うん。そうね。ちょっとスタッツはあまり関係ない位置でしたね。よいしょ。試合も2試合やっちゃってるのか。3試合ぐらいあるのか。まあ、現時点でのウィークリーリキャップでも流しとこうか。
Separation Sunday. I'm Scott Hansen. You're tuned in to the EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 13. Lots to get you caught up on. We'll start in Arlington. The Cowboys at home to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. And it's the rookie from Texas, Jaden Blue. He's going to hustle his way to the end zone, 10 yards on the touchdown. From there, it's off to Tampa. Let's look in on the Buccaneers as they play host to the Arizona Cardinals. And it's the rookie first-round draft pick, Emeka Ibuka. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. One more to show you. Let's go to Cleveland. It's the Browns taking on the San Francisco 49ers. And this is Brock Purdy. He went for over 300 yards along with this, one of his 4 touchdown passes. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hansen saying good night. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports.
残り30秒程度か。ちなみに今日はですね、リビングが、子供がインフルエンザになりまして、リビングで寝ているため、PS ポータルで配信となってやっております。まあ、家なのでね、ポータルでやっても何も問題なくできるんですが、PS ポータルの購入をご検討されている方は、ぜひ今日の動画を参考にしていただけるといいと思っております。よし、時間になりました。お願いします。よし、問題なく入れましたね。そう、このね、休んでる間にカスタムプレイブックを作りまして、まあ今日はちょっとそれで挑んでみようかなと思っています。今までね、ずっとデンバーのオリジナルそのままを使っていたんですが、まあちょっとね、そろそろ作らないとなというところで重い腰を上げて作りました。なので、手探りーグでカスタムプレイブックを使うのは今日がベストです。どこでね、この対人戦レビューをするかっていうところが、手探りの中でレビューするかっていうのが難しいところではありますが、今回はここでレビューをしてみたいと 意外と入んない。
EA Sports coverage of the national
半分
football
ないと思うん
league
だ。
brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. Tonight, a Sunday night blockbuster, part of the John Madden Thanksgiving
よし
celebration
よし。
weekend.
というわけで、吉田さんとのタグリーグでの1回戦、よろしくお願いします。
Washington Commanders. Mike Tirico, along with my partner Greg Olson, it's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this
い
started.
やー、コマンダーズのスタジア
Off
ム、
we
す
go
ごいな。
on Sunday Night Football. He'll be brought down right around
Yeah. 綺麗にカットされたわよ。
Okay, break. Get it. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Right to the air goes Daniels. To the outside, into the hands of McClure. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Ready. Throwing on second down. Daniel. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Pick up of the 11 yards on that one. First down, Washington.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
なんで今ボニーとか見ちゃったんだろうな。
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Third down and 3. Ready! Cowboy 80! On play action, Daniels. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Take it back to the other side of midfield. Jonathan Cooper getting in to record his 9th sack of the year. On fourth down, the Commanders going to send out their veteran Tress Way to punt. The Broncos have Marvin Mims out for the return. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds.
相手を3本で抑えたのが良かったですね。
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
On first down, they'll stick with Harvey. And the deep quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Ron Payne there for the stop.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you go for everything you get.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Mims sent in motion here. Again, it's Harvey. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Denver first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
A run once more, that's Harvey. He did a nice job there, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and a yard. From the shotgun, here's Nix. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run here with Harvey. And they'll take it down to the 22, but they've got it.
センターか誰かが邪魔したな。
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short. Gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun.
なんで投げれなかった今。 投げてなかったよ。すぐにボタン押したんだけどね。そのタックは痛い。
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll throw. It's Nix. Ingram able to get open. Makes the catch. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. Here's a run.
Hey.
Forward. He's in. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Broncos. Touchdown number 9 for the year. The kick is good. And the
ドライブとなりま
Broncos
し
will take a 7-0 lead.
た。結構ね、吉田さんがぐんぐんぐんぐん外のランを警戒していってくれるので、
So now
なんか結構中が
touchdown,
いい感じに
send
走
this
る。
one away. On the return, Noah Igbenogany. We'll get this up
Hey.
past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Working out of the gun. It's Daniel.
ナイス。
First down throw there is incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes
They
they
don't
could
have
do
no clue.
something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Second and 10. Now it's the Arizona product that is Corey Krusty Merritt. And he nearly got
プレ
free.
ーが選べてなかった。
As it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it third
あ、
and
まただ。反応しないボタンが。反応した。板がもう遅い。なんだ。なんていうの。
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He's got a man. It's McClure. 13 yards on that pass play. Good for a
今なんかそれ
tremendous
そぼれなか
first
ったんだ
down.
けど。
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
On first and 10, here's Daniels.
あ
A screen set up for Krusty Merritt. And he's
ち
going to be brought
いい
down.
反応したんだけど、行き過ぎちゃっ
We hit the end of the first quarter of play. So,
た。割りはダメだ。
through one here on Sunday night prime time. 7-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 5.
Come on. Set.
Running right up the gut, it's Eckler. And he's going to get him a first down here. Crosby fielding down to the 45.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
To throw is Daniels on first and 10.
俺だね、今。
And they bring him down, but not until they get
完
inside
全に俺だ
the
ね。
30-yard line.
ここか、まあで
That's
も。
his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
And you'll get about 8 on that one.
これ、かかってて止まんないんだ。
After the catch, it's second down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the
残念だ
field.
ね。
That's the most
そこはつい
valuable
に。
real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his
ハード
first
フラッ
read,
ハードフラットに
sees
して
some
なかったの。
openings to the sideline, and Him and his receiver are able to clear.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line.
ああ、怪我した、クーパー。
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first
よくな
down
いね。
marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard.
Ready.
To throw is Daniels. That's McClure open on the left side. And it looks
合ってたんだけどな、ダメだったかな。
enough indeed. The referee does signal. It is a first down.
It really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Daniels.
Ball, ball. Oh, nice.
The Broncos have it. He's inside the 40. Still going.
うわ
He is going to bring this one back.
1回のプレーでファンブルが2回も起こるとはね。
For a defensive touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6
あ
points.
ボリトが倒れてるけど大丈夫なの
When a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind, and I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around.
ボリトもクーパーも怪我してたらやばいんだけど。
This next possession, we believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. Returning is Igbenogany. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Get it. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Daniels now on 1st down. Samuel there to make the catch. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
もうちょっと前に行ってみ
So
れ
they
ばよか
have
ったの
these
か。
rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open.
怪我人多いな、今
That's the stuff
日。
that makes a lot of these
大丈夫
offenses
か
so difficult to defend.
休んどけ、休んど
I
け。
think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a
今
fresh
ずっ
set
と
of
ディフェン
downs.
スが続いてるから、あれか怪我人が増えてんのかの可能性ワンチャ
So they
ン。
come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Get it.
Throwing now.
Good.
Daniel. They'll try to set up the screen here. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
なれないことしない方がいい。
Ready. Set.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Ready.
Daniels now going to look to throw.
よー、取ったな、今の。
Pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
60 vices. 6. Go.
3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. This one.
Okay.
It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And he will have the 1st down, so they took a chance on 4th and 2. Didn't get it by much, but they do convert to keep the drive going.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
これです。
Pulled in by Samuel. And they bring it down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and
でも俺がなかったら止めれなかった気
The
が
thing
する
that
な。
jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Panther 60. Panther 60. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
on the draw, it is Eckler. They'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give them 8 on that carry.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Here we go, here we go. Steady.
Daniels to throw on second down. And they'll whistle him down, but
楽だな、今の。
first down after a gain
早
of
くしてる
7.
ゲーム。
That's another Washington first down. First and 10 at the 11.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11.
19.
They'll throw with Daniel. That pass taken in by McCoy. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
On the set. Let's go. Bronco 80.
On second down, it's Daniel. To the goal line and in. Then Sinnott. Touchdown, Washington. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Matt Gay on for the extra point.
なんか、ずっとディフェンスしてた気分だな。
He knocks it through. And the Commanders are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Commanders 7.
So,
Okay,
after
so-
the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one
オ
away.
フェンスをどう進めれるか。
This one taken at the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
Their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now Nick's going to look to throw.
Whoa.
Micah Parsons. He gets in to record his second sack.
Micah Parsons.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after first down, they find themselves in second and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
They send Sutton in motion. That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram. Yeah, the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
It's going to be third. They need one. And in motion is Ingram. Third down, it is a run by
He's
going to be close. Going to depend on the spot, but that looks a little short. It is short, and now it's fourth down. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. On fourth down, out is the rookie sixth-round pick, Jeremy Crawshaw, to kick it away. And we will not have a return here. This one angled.
いやー、誕生日を相手に与えちまった。
Cougar 19. Ready.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike. And he's
タッ
just
プでき
not
てたんだ。
manipulating the defense
なん
at
か
all.
すごい危なかった気がするけど。
Defenders, and at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
Get it.
Throwing on second down. Daniel. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he'll have a Commander's first down as he takes
い
it.
やー、ここのランは読んでなかったね、全然。
Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second, as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number one. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10.
Come on. Hit. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Now pass deep from McLaurin.
お
Got it! And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. 39 yards.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This one from 43 yards away.
3-yard attempt.
よし。
And he pulled it left. no good.
あ、危なかっ
And
た。
they are not able to draw closer.
Third
quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the shotgun, here's Nix. The catch made there by Sutton. And I think the Bronco player was able to get in there. He was. So Denver keeps possession of the football.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
Third down, 3 to go. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got his tight end, it's Ingram. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on third down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
Set to go now on first and 10. A run with Harvey. Not much happening there, just a short gain. From the 44-yard line, here's second and 8. Throwing is Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, but we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
This ball incomplete on third down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders. They're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
At their own 32-yard line.
まずいね。相手の攻撃権が多すぎだ。
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80.
We'll start the drive with Kronsky Merritt. They'll manage to get to the 33. Alex Singleton, they're on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. Throwing is Daniel. Now they'll set up the screen to Eckler.
Nice one,
Good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump. They were able to stop that play really before it got started.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. A throw left side, caught by Sinnott. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. Cougar 19.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. This one, batted away. It's incomplete. And Sinnott was the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Go. Ready.
Daniels gonna throw again. He'll drop this down for Eckler. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
Running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy. I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
Now Daniels going to give this forward to the receiver. And a nice defensive play. They're good awareness coming through to make the play in the backfield for a loss of yardage.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 34-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
Ready, ready. 60, Panther 60, Panther 60. Hey, check that, street. Ready.
Here's Eckler. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Trey Greenlaw in on the tackle.
Makes it 3rd down and 10.
A couple of 3rd down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn it to a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
On fourth down, the Commanders send out Matt Gay to try the field goal.
いや、うちの反則だよ。何やってんだよ。ふざけ。これは嫌だな。やってほしくないな、今のは。
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
They run this straight ahead with Eckler. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 13-yard line.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19.
To throw is Daniel. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
9 yards to go.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
From the shotgun on 3rd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Riley Moss.
許してやろう。
So we are through.
ただな、この位置はなかなかしんどいぞ、ウキラソンが。
Continues after this.
あ、俺なんか違うプレーなんだろうな。
An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down. 4th quarter begins on the ground.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Second down, they need 3. They bring a tight end in motion left. On 2nd down, Harvey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, that 2nd down play call is not real fancy, but at this point, Mike, they are in a battle with the clock. How much time can they run off and try to protect this lead? And now it brings up a pretty interesting 3rd down. Can they keep the ball and finish this thing on offense, or are they going to have to punt it away and have their defense finish the game?
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
しんどい。
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge 1st down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
And in motion is Ingram. From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, Broncos.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
We'll go play action with Hicks. Finding space at the 40. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. First time they've looked his way all game long. It comes through with the grab and a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left. And it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything. Because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Mims sent in motion here. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
And he'll be near the first down marker. It's going to gain a 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
On the give, it's Harvey. And he will have a Broncos
もう
first
誰か
down.
また
He
怪我
gets
した。
5 and needed
勘
only a
弁して
yard.
よ。
And defensively, these are the opportunities, Mike, at this stage in the game you just can't miss. It's a close game. Fourth quarter, you find yourself trailing. You've got to be able to come up in that spot and force a stop. Instead, now the offense can drain even more time off the clock with a fresh set of downs.
Knicks now on first and 10. He gets that complete to his tight end Ingram. And the Broncos are going to have first and
やべえ。タックル全員怪我してる。
Big time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They're really trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
And in motion is Ingram. On first and goal, Harvey. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
Brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
A little closer. Here's second and goal. Again, it's Harvey. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up third and goal. Oh, here's a pop pass on the end of it. And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up fourth
いや、
and
こ
goal.
こはちょっと
And now
タッチダウン取りたいけど、
defense will pull the plug there as they take a
ツーポ
timeout.
テにすることが大事な。
comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away.
まあそうだよな、タックルがいねえんだから、あんなオフタックルのプレー選んでもいけないわ。
Here is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Viking 18. Go.
They'll drop to throw. That's to the right side, and it's sitting. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
At the 46-yard line.
Tap to 60. Tap to 60. Let go.
Throwing now, Daniel. Right side, catch made by McCory. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard
ダメだね。
line.
パスラッシュだと3台
Six
も。
inches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. And that's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
70 Lions.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. Passes to Trusty Merritt. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 17-yard line.
Ready.
To the air again is Daniel. Now he's taken in by Krosky Merritt. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. And it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half.
11-yard line.
One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, they have to score twice.
Let's go now.
It's 1st and 10.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Throwing again. Daniel. He pulls it in around the 5. Here comes 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 4-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Commanders 14.
With 1 timeout remaining, all they can really do here is try to recover an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
And in motion is Ingram. On the ground, this is Harvey. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Now the Commanders will use their third and final timeout. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Again, it's Harvey. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Oh, これ動かないんだ。
Toss left side, that's Harvey. And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big, forcing fourth down.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. And in motion is Ingram. It is a win for the visiting Broncos. And right away, you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night from just outside our nation's capital.
いやー、危なかった。いや、しかし本当によく勝ったな、今。最後ちゃんと3点で2ポテにしたのが正解だったんだな。だってオフェンスタッチダウン取れた？あ、一応1本取ってんのか。3.9 だもんな。まあでも4ヤード近くは知ってるから、まあいいか。マイカ・パーソンズが2タック。さすがだなぁ。モリーと1タックもしないでしょ。あ、一応1タックはしてくれてた。スコアだけだよね、多分。だってパースダウンもそうでしょ。獲得ヤード数も全然でしょ。ラッシングの獲得もあれだもんな。低いもんな。パス成功率はまあ、うちがいいけども、そんなに獲得してないからね、ヤードが。あんま比較にならない。サーダンはこれが良くて、サーダンも負けてるもんね。フォードダウンもギャンブルも負けて、フォードダウンとやってて、で、ソゾーンでの、あれかな。うん、でも、シンディウなら、やっぱターンオーバーか。ファンブルロストのタッチダウンと、ゴール前でのインターセプトか。うん、そうだね。 いや、ほんとよく勝ったな。いやー、マジで危ない試合だった。まあ、怪我人は出なかっただけ良かったとしよう。これで、1000ヤードは行ったけど、カービィの、外れてねえ。やっちゃったなぁ。あと15。後半になって、ボニーとのタック数が落ちてるのも気になるな。よいしょ。よし、じゃあフォーカスプレイヤーです。フォーカスプレイヤーっていうのが3人選べます。なので、気になる選手だとか、ちょっとこの選手空いてないから、もうちょっと開けたいなっていう時に使っていただけると、ある程度、パーセンテージが復活するんじゃないのかなというような感じです。はい。この点をしっかり見る人を見ないと信じて、いやー、こんな低たらくで、次また同地区か。レイダースか。リベンジを果たさなければいけない。が、しかし、勝てる気がしねえ。はい、とりあえず、10勝に到達することができました。正直今日は、相手のハンドオーバーに食われた試合でした。ちょっとね、自分のオフェンスの時間がなかった気がするのと、まあそもそものオフェンスの質がすごい悪かったので、ちょっとここをね、上げていかないと、後半戦勝てないなというふうに思っています。ご視聴いただきありがとうございました。
またチャンネル登録といいねをお願いいたします。またね。